So I'll take you through how we're going to connect our Arduino board to our 16x2 LCD display with a potentiometer. And the potentiometer is used to control the contrast of our LCD display. So quick rundown of how the connection is going to go. We have our GND, VCC, V0, RS, RWE, D0 to D7 pins, A and K pins. So these pins are going to be on your LCD display. Maybe you have something different in your 16x2 LCD display, which is VDD and VSS. Maybe you're using them interchangeably, or maybe VCC is first and GND is second, or VSS is first, VDD is second. Just make sure you look at them and make sure the pins are connected to the right place, because maybe you have VDD first and VSS second. VSS is your ground and VDD is your power supply. So maybe you have to like look at it and maybe connect your 5 volts to the first pin and your ground to the second pin. But if I didn't, most boards will probably have GND first and VCC first. That's for the LCD display. And we have our potentiometer, which is 5 volts, V out, and GND. Potentiometer always has 3 pins, 5 volts, and the V out is always the middle pin of the potentiometer, and you have the ground obviously. And basically our connection is going to look something like this. We have our pin number 1 of the Arduino board is connected to the RS pin of the LCD display. Pin number 1 is connected to RS. Pin number 2 is connected to the E pin of the LCD display. We're not using D0, D1, D2, or D3 because we're not like using them for this project, because the project where I got the code for the project is here, right here. And I'm basically just copying like what they built and what they connected together, and I'm basically just presenting it to you guys. So D4 is connected to pin number 4, D5 is connected to pin number 5 on the Arduino board, D6 on the LCD board is connected to pin number 6, and pin number 7 on the Arduino board is connected to D7. And we have 3 pins on the LCD display that are connected to the ground of your Arduino board. So if you look over here, you have your ground on the other side of the Arduino board. So basically, maybe you're using your breadboard, or you have something that connects directly to each other. So the ground on the Arduino board has to be connected to these three pins on the LCD display. It has to be connected to the K, RW, and GND, obviously. So GND, RW, and K are connected to the ground of your Arduino board. Yeah, maybe you're using a breadboard to do this to do this connection, or maybe you have other ways to do it. But I'm using breadboard in my case, and I'll make the connections on the breadboard. And also we have GND from our potentiometer, which is also connected to the ground of the Arduino board. So yeah, maybe a breadboard is actually better because because the ground has a lot of connections to it. So maybe it's probably better to use the breadboard. And the V out of our potentiometer is connected to the V0 of our 16x2 LCD display, and our A and VCC is connected to the 5 volts. So 5 volts from the Arduino board, 5 volts from the Arduino board is connected to our VCC on the 16x2, and 5 volts from our Arduino board is also connected to the anode, the A of our LCD display. And yeah, basically that's our connection. And if you have that connection, this thing ready, all you have to do is copy and paste this code from this article, which is what I used. Copy and paste this code, and you'll be able to see the Arduino LCD tutorial right there on the LCD display, which I'll show you in a few moments. So yeah, simple enough projects. Just make sure your connections are right and you have like an electronics project already. So if you actually go through the code, you actually notice that it is pretty simple and it's not actually hard to code an Arduino board. Once you have like a basic simple idea of what it is doing. So we're going to go into the physical implementation of this board, and you'll see it in a minute. So here is the connection on the physical world, and basically this is the potentiometer. I am turning on. I'm turning slow the contrast, high and low. Obviously, you want it somewhere in the middle where you can actually see the characters. So this is like pretty. You can see the cursor now. You can see Arduino, and you can see also the tutorial. So if I turn it up, you won't be able to see it. So just lower it a little bit, or just put it somewhere in the middle. Yeah, where you can actually see the stuff. So I've connected it exactly like I said earlier, and the code that I've uploaded to the Arduino board is right here. It's in the tutorial. So just click the tutorial link and look for this code, and if you can see it here, like I just uploaded it to the Arduino board that's connected here, and yeah, that's it. Very simple, very basic, and just make sure your connections are right and you have something that can show as a project. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it, hope you liked it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.